Hi everybody, welcome to another Yarn Scrap Friday with me, Laura, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to work this rather unique stitch. So this is also known as a ripple stitch variation, or it could be known as a single crochet, double crochet stitch amalgamation, or even as someone really cool pointed out on Instagram. You follow me on Instagram at Happy Bird Crochet, then it's like C2C, corner to corner crochet, but worked in rows. So let's begin. Okay, so for this tutorial I'm just using some DK light worsted weight yarn in a couple of colours so I can show you how to change the colours on individual rows. And with that I'm using a 4mm G crochet hook, but you can use any yarn that you like and any hook size that's suitable for the yarn you are using. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so for this pattern I'm going to start off with my purple yarn, and what we need to do is we need to work to units of 3, so the 3 times table. So first of all, let's pick a 3 times table set. So I'm going to do, let's do 12 to begin. So I'm going to chain 12 to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so once you've chained 12, which is my 4 times 3, you could do 5 times 3, 6 times 3, 7 times 3, so on and so forth. I've chosen 4 times 3 just to keep this small, but just work to units of 3, 3 times table, depending on how big you want to work this. And I've done 4 times 3, so that equals 12 chains. But then once you've done that, you want to add 3 on the end. Okay, you want to add 3. So I'm going to chain an extra 3 for my foundation chain. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got a total stitch count of my 12 plus my 3 is 13, 14, 15. So I've got a stitch count of 15 by the end of that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work 2 double crochet in our 3rd chain from our hook. So in UK terminology that would be a treble. So we're going to yarn over. We don't count the loop on our hook. There's our 1st chain, 2nd chain, 3rd chain. So in that 3rd one we're going to do 2 double crochet. So 1 and another one in the same chain, 2. Okay, and then once we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to skip 2 chains, 1, 2. Then in the next chain we're going to do 1 single crochet. So in UK terminology that would be a double crochet. So in skip 2, 1, 2, then in the next chain do a single crochet. Okay, just a single. And we're also going to do 2 double crochet in there as well. So go back in there again and do 2 double crochet, or trebles in UK terminology. 1 and 2. Okay, and we're going to repeat that pattern all the way to the end. So skip 2 again, 1, 2, then in the next one do a single crochet and 2 double crochet. Single, then 2 double crochet. Then do that again, skip 2, 1, 2, then in the next chain a single crochet and 2 double crochet. So single crochet, then 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. And then when you get to the end, so I've already got to the end, you'll probably take a bit longer. We're going to skip 2 again, 1, 2, and the very last chain, should have just 1 chain left. We're going to finish on just a single crochet. So just a single crochet. You don't want to do the 2 double crochet. So just finish on a single crochet. Okay, and that's your first row. And if you want to work in colour rows, then we're just going to do 1 row over and 1 row back in the colour before we change, and then we can, our tail ends will end up the same end, so it's easier to carry the yarn. So to turn, what I'm going to do a little chain 1, don't count that as a stitch, and turn. Then in that first single crochet, that first stitch, we're going to do a single crochet and 2 double crochet, so the same pattern. Single crochet, yarn over, 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, then you're going to skip 2 again, skip 1, skip 2, then in the next stitch it works out to be your last single crochet. We do the same pattern again, single crochet, 2 double crochet. And just repeat this all the way to the end. 1 and 2. And then skip 2, skip 1, skip 2, and then the next stitch we do a single crochet and 2 double crochet. And another one, 2. Then when you get to the end, so I've got a little bit more to go yet, we skip 2, 1, 2, next stitch, single crochet and 2 double crochet. I'm not at the end yet. 2. Now when you get to the end of this row, you're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and it looks like you haven't got any more stitches left, but what you want to do is to just work your last single crochet in the top of those chains. So skip the last 2 proper stitches, 1, 2, then find a little tiny chain on the end. Just work into it as neatly as you can. It's the only time you'll have to do this, and finish with just a single crochet like you did for the last row, so just a single crochet. And that's the end of row 2. So then what we're going to do is introduce our next colour, if you want to work in colours, so it shows up better. Going to just yarn over with our next colour and bring that through in our little chain 1, which we don't count as a stitch, which we did this side as well. Okay, then we turn and do, and in that first stitch we do the same pattern of 1 single crochet and then 2 double crochet. 1 single crochet, then 2 double crochet, and do the same thing again. Do that all the way across. We skip 2, 1, 2, next stitch, single crochet, 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet. And 2. Then skip 2, next stitch, 1 single crochet and 2 double crochet, and then you just get into a rhythm of the same pattern. So once you get past the initial chaining stage, it flows quite well. Skip 2, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet. And as someone rightly pointed out on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram at Happy Berry Crochet, someone pointed out something which I thought was brilliant, and they were basically saying it's like C2C, but in rows. So, and it does look a little bit like that, and it's almost like that. And then you should have 3 proper stitches left at the end, so no chains at the end. So we skip 2, and then the very last stitch, got a proper stitch this time. We always end on just a single crochet. That's important. Always end on just a single crochet. We don't do the 2 double crochet, otherwise you'll end up with distorted edges. But then we chain 1, don't count that as a stitch, and turn. The first stitch we start off with a single crochet and 2 double crochet. So we do the double crochet on the beginning of the round, but we always end on just a single crochet. So corner to C2C stands for corner to corner crochet. I have done a video on that as well if you want to check that out. I'll put the link in the description. Skip 2 and next stitch, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet. You just repeat in the same pattern. I didn't do a very good job of that then. Skip 2 and then a little stitch down there, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet. And that is how you do this stitch. skip 2, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochet. So it's sort of my variation of this workings of single crochets and double crochets. And you get to the end, skip 2, 1 stitch right on the end. Now this one, when you change colour, can be quite hidden, so skip 2. If you can't see it, it's probably just you pulled too tightly, but it should be on the end. And you want to just finish just above that colour change, finish with a single crochet. And there we go, that's our second row in green. You start to see it coming together. And then because I've done 2 rows in each colour, our purple's still sat down here, so we can just drop the green, bring up the purple again, and then just bring that through loosely, and then pull the green, and then just bring that down gently. Don't put it too tight or it'll distort your project. But then that's your chain 1, turn, and then you start again in the purple, starting with a single crochet and 2 double crochet. So there we go. I hope that has explained that for you. This was very much requested on my Instagram. Skip 2, next stitch. So do check me out on Instagram if you want to see little sneaky peeks of things I'm working on and ideas I have, and you also sometimes get to vote for things. It's worth checking me out. That's just Instagram, Happy Berry Crochet. Check me out on there. Skip 2, 1 single crochet. So you can go all out on this pattern and make this as long, as big as you like, and I'll show you a couple of examples. This is one I'm working on for a baby blanket. There we go. So this is worked again in just 2 rows in each colour, and it's creating a beautiful, almost like bobbly finish. So it's a lovely technique. This can be worked into a baby blanket. Don't ask me how long I did it. I think there's about 130 something chains at the beginning. However long it's going to be, I don't know. And also this was worked in a Pom Pom yarn in different strips, and I, rather than changing every 2 rows the colour, I've just kept going till I ran out of the white, and then I did it in yellow and then pink. And this is a Pom Pom yarn that I managed to pick up, and I'll put details in the description below of the name of the yarn if you want to check it out. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed that stitch. I hope it's inspired you to try something different, and I'll see you soon for some more crochet fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Finish up my